crochet crowd. Inspire, create, and celebrate. Let's learn something.
Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd. I'm your host, Mikey. We're moving on to the third motif for this Diamond Dancer crochet blanket, and this is part of a stitch along. So we're going to be making today the vertical half diamond motif. So currently what we've already done in the past is that we did the full diamond, we did the edge ones right here, and now we're going to be doing the ones right here. Okay, and you only need to make 6 of these, and these will be the same coloring as the full diamond number 2. Okay, so we are going to be doing these guys right here, okay, right on the edge, and we're going to begin that process next using the same yarn, same hook, and just following the coloring. So whatever color you decided for the second full motif, it's the same color as that. So let's begin. So back on the diagram we're going to do the first box here. We're going to build out with the same coloring, and then we're going to follow the color sequence all the way. So this will be the same coloring as the second motif that we worked with. Okay, so we can grab whatever one you did for a second, and you can follow the same color sequence. So essentially what we're doing is we're doing half of it like this. Okay, and we're going to begin that process next. We're going to begin the process. I got 2 stitch markers ready to go. And start off with your first color. And you are going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then go 4 chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, and do the 4th, and you're going to do the 4 double crochets in a row. Okay, so let's just pause here for a second. Let's just pull up a loop, and we're going to put on our stitch marker to indicate the right side of the work. Okay, and then we're going to continue then. Okay, and so now we're going to chain 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and just pull up a little bit of a loop here, and you're going to go and place a stitch marker 3rd chain back. So 1, 2, 3. We've done that before on the major full diamond ones. So we're going to indicate this, and this is going to just let you know where we're starting on the sides. And put that loop back on. And you're going to go 4th loop from the hook to double crochet. So if we're at the 3rd one, we just got to go 1 more and double crochet, then 4 chains back. So with the chain that we skipped over, plus these 4 that we're doing, that gives you 5. So we're back to using groups of 5 like we always have been. Okay, make sure the box of the first one is the right side facing up. We can see this, so therefore it is. And so you'll just slip stitch to right here. And so now we have to build up and over and back down. Okay, so we're going to chain 3 to build up. We'll double crochet the next 3 in a row. That chirping is baby turkeys, by the way. Okay, and then we need to step on down, so we're going to have to chain 3 to step on down. So 1, 2, 3, and attach to the chain work. Don't go into a space, because it'll be really obvious in your project that you're doing that. So just stay within the chain work, slip stitch it, and now we have to build it outward that way. So you're going to chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. and 4 chain back. So 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do 4 double crochets in a row. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and make sure that that right side is still facing up, which it is, and then just slip stitch it to the chain work here. Try to get 2 strands of chain work. Okay, and then that's done. So we can weave in our ends later. And so this will be the first coloring that we have. And you're going to turn your work and begin the next one right here. So we'll just turn it this way, build out, and come on out. Okay, take your next color, and you've already got where you've marked with your slip stitch here with your stitch marker. And attach with a slip stitch, and then chain a total of 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 4 chain from the hook. And you're doing the 4 double crochets in a row. So with the chaining that you skipped, that's 1, and then these 4 gives you back your 5 double crochet groups that you're looking for. Okay, just naturally let the project turn. Just get the strands out of the way, and you're going to attach it to the chain work right here. Make sure the right side is facing up. Attach it with a slip stitch, and now you're going to build up and over. So chain 3 to build up, and you're going to double crochet the next 4 in a row. So does this feel familiar? It should. Okay, slip stitch to the top of the chain work there. Chain 3 to build it up, and double crochet the next 3 in a row only. Okay, so there's 4 out of 5, so chain 3 will step us back down. So slip stitch it down here. You can see I'm missing the chain when I'm doing that, so I got to make sure I get into the chain work itself, not a space. Okay, so you're already at the right height to do the next 4 in a row, or sorry, the next 4. And the 5th one has to step down. Chain 3 and slip stitch it to the top of the chain work. So now we have to build it out. So just naturally turn it, so we've got to build it out one more time. So chain 7. And 4 chain back. So you double crochet the 4 in a row that you need. Okay, and then just naturally have it up, right side's facing up, and attach it with a slip stitch to the top area here to create a flat edge that will be the outside of your blanket. Okay, that's it for this color. And we're moving on. So just rotate this back around, and we're going to start here at the top and work our way around with the next color. Okay, row number 3, we're going back to the beginning and attaching it. So it's what you already know, just got to build it out more, that's all. So attach it and chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4 chain from the hook. And you're just doing the 4 in a row that you need. And then just naturally turn it. Make sure the right sides are still facing up, you can tell, and attach to up here. Okay, so now you're going to build up and crochet yourself over. So there'll be 4 double crochets in a row. Okay, slip stitch to the top of the next piece here, and then build up 1, 2, 3, and double crochet the next 4 in a row. Okay, slip stitch to the next one. This is the very middle, so we're just going to go up and chain 3, double crochet the next 3 in a row, and chain 3 will come back down. Okay, you're already at the right height, so you're just going to double crochet the first 4 in a row and then step down. So chain 3 will step you down. Double crochet the next 4 in a row. And then step down, so chain 3. Okay, so you're going to build it out this way, so chain 7. And then 4 chain from the hooks, 1, 2, 3, 4. And double crochet the remaining 4 that are here. Okay, and then just naturally turn it, make sure the right side's facing up, and slip stitch to this chain work. And then this color is done. So let's get rid of that. We'll weave that in later, and we're moving on to the 4th row next. Let's move on to the 4th row with the next color. This is where it ended. I'm going to turn this back around. And just follow it straight on up and attach to the chain work. Okay, now chain 7. and 4 chain from the hook. Double crochet that. So there should be a total group of 5 there. So the chain work and the 4 gives you 5. Just naturally turn it with the right side facing up and attach it to the top of this. So now we're going to treat this like corner to corner. So we're just going to chain 3 to build and double crochet the next 4. And we keep doing that until we get to the top piece, which is the middle of this motif. Slip stitch the next top of the chain, chain 3 to build, and double crochet the next 4. So how are you making out? Are you good? Good. So I'm looking where the middle piece is because that's slightly different as we're building upward. Okay, coming in. So that's the middle piece, so you're going to build up for 3, only double crochet the next 3 in a row, and then we have to step down. So we're going to chain 3 to step down. So the chain 3 will step us back down, which is the 5th one of the grouping of 5. Attach it to the chain, and now you're at the correct height for the next one here. So you're going to double crochet the next 4 in a row. Chain 3 to step down. Okay, and then keep on going, so double crochet the next 4 in a row. Okay, now you're going to chain 3 to step down. Okay, you double crochet the next 4 in a row. Chain 3 to step down. And then we're going to build outward. So we got to build one more box out. So we're going to chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4 chain from the hook. You're just going to do the final 4 double crochet. Just naturally let the project turn, make sure the right side is still facing up, and slip stitch to here. Okay, and then that's it for this color. And then we're going to be moving on to the 5th row next with our next color. You can flip this back around and get started and ready for number 5. Number 5, here we go. Right side's facing up. Here's where we are kind of following it out, attached to the chain work that's on the very edge. And we need to create a box, so we need to chain 7 once we attach it. So I missed it. Let me try again. Okay, so I got it. So chain 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 chain from the hook. So you're double crocheting the 4 that you need to come back to the project. So do you normally crochet on your lap, or do you crochet on a table like this? So I only do the table work when I'm with you on camera. Okay, so flip it up, right side still facing up. Attach to the top of this chain work here. And now start building up and towards the middle. So I'll stay with you here. I'll just crochet quietly with you. So the next one is the very middle, so you're just going to attach, and you need build up, go over and back down. So chain up 3 to build up, double crochet only the first 3 in a row, and then chain 3 to build back down. Okay, so now we're going to step on down towards the other edge. So just start double crocheting the next because you're already at the right height. So there's ever only 4 in a row, and then chain 3 to step down. I think if there's a critical thing to know, just make sure that you do that final box, adding it to it for this particular example. Okay, so we're going to step down. Okay, this says chain 7 to build up this box. 4 chain from the hook. So there should always be 4 double crochets, and then that turning chain is your 5. rotating it up, making sure the right side is facing up, and do your final attaching up here. And then that's it. We have one more color to do, which will be your sixth and final. Let's turn that work back around. Okay, so just right here. And we're going to get ready for the next and final row. Okay, the sixth and final is the same color as the very beginning. Okay, attach it to the top. Chain 7. And then 4 chain from the hook. So I don't think I need to stick with you for this one. It's exactly what I've been showing you all along. So just make sure you come back and do your 4 double crochet in a row. Making sure your right side is facing up before attaching it. And then you know the orientation is right for that one. And then you're just gonna step on your way up, get up to your top, you're gonna step up, 3 over, step back down, and then do that, and make sure you add that extra box at the very end. So please do this for the final row, and I'll be right back in a moment. So I just finished the final, and we'll just quickly just review on how to weave in the ends if you haven't paid attention on the other ones. So stay within the same color, just turn it to the back of your project. So we'll do the blue one here. And so the trick is to make sure you weave it back and forth 3 times, but don't go between just the strands. Try to separate those plies as well. And that'll really get it stuck. Just make sure the first time you go through that you do not over tighten it. So it just naturally is just kind of resting there. When you go back, separate those plies. Just don't go between strands. Just kind of nudge it through. And then finally, a 3rd time is your charm. Again, right through. And you'll want to do that with any of the loose ends that you'll have. And then your project will be good to go. So you only have to make 6 of these. The exactly same colorway you can leave in your stitch marker. You can take out this one here. This one doesn't really mean anything at this point. Now the question is, do you really need that stitch marker in the future next time you do it? Who knows? But you can use the video chapters in the video description to scroll back to start row number 1 again, and just continue to do it and follow along in order to have your own. That's it for today, and we'll see you in the next video when we're going to start doing the assembly. I'll see you then.